You already know what it is. It's your boy Dfloyd. You're now tuning in to What's the Motivation. I think I've been able to maintain my brand due to the fact that I traveled a lot. On one hand, it hurts me. One, because DC became a hotbed for talent in the same time that I had relocated. So I had relocated Georgia, Florida, New York, but now the attention had came to DC. So when everybody who was rapping and getting attention here started to pick up buzz, I was gone. But then when I came back, there was already a scene that didn't include me, right? And people who knew me, maybe they still was struggling for their spot too, so they not really about to let you come take their shine. And the other people just didn't care. And so, to me, it was important to just go back to the core of who I was. I always been Floyd, wherever I was at. Whether you knew me from school or the streets or shit Bible study, I always been me. That's undeniable. And I lived in all these different cities and states, and I didn't lose that. I didn't sell out, so to speak. I didn't compromise who I was, my integrity, for nothing. So that by itself gives me a brand. It gives me a mission statement. It gives me an identity. And from there, everything else just kind of plug and play. Everything that I do is all inclusive. I'm a mentor. Well, I know what it's like to not have love. I know what it's like to be mentored and be saved by people who gave a fuck. I know what it's like to not have nothing, to feel desperation and hopelessness. So there we go. I like to talk shit. Here come my radio show. I write. I'm an artist. I can't do nothing about it. I make songs in my sleep. It's who I'm gonna be if I'm a broke man, if I'm rich. Nothing I can do, it's in my DNA. There comes the music, And so everything else, it just falls in line with who I am already, man. I think people fuck up when they try to create a personality or a role to play. Authenticity is always the best. As an independent artist, I had to do certain things business-wise to make sure that I could keep elevating. One, I made sure all my music was, copywritten. I made sure I had, all the splits done, all the paperwork right. You don't never want to be half-assed, man, just to get something done or be out there. I wanted to make sure this time around, all my T's were crossed and all my I's were dotted, man. I didn't want to skip no steps. Then, important is building a team. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Surround yourself by people who might not have the same interest as you, but have the same intention as you. This guy right here could be a photographer. He doesn't have to be a writer. This guy right here could be a videographer. He don't have to be a producer, beat maker, whatever you want to call it, right? So everybody got a position. This guy's position might be marketing, right? Everybody doesn't have to do the same thing. Everybody can take their own position, but as long as the goal is the same, to make Floyd #1 in the world, then we good, we solid. So I thought that was important for me to start doing, building that team and building the infrastructure. And then third, marketing and promotion. You go to New York, Times Square, every year, for 20 years, they had a Phantom of the Opera billboard, huge. They pay $1.5 million a year for it. Why is that? We've been here for 20 years, you know I'm here. Fuck, I need to keep telling you for, you know I'm here. The same reason McDonald's don't cut no bullshit budget when it comes to that arch. You gotta know it, it's part of your brand, it's part of your, they gotta know who you are. You gotta remind them who you are at all times. You gotta be in their face at all times. You cannot, I see it all the time, you can't bullshit when it comes to that. You can't cut no corners when it comes to your marketing and your promotion. You gotta do it. You gotta stay in people's face. And so, I thought that was a benefit to having a radio show, is that whether I'm up or down in anything else I'm doing, I'm here each and every Monday in your face. Still controlling culture a little bit. Yeah. at least conversing on it.